the streaming is, yeah, I can see the sound coming through. I hope my audio is bigger this time.
I can't see any pictures of you or.
Has it started? There's a little delay.
No, it hasn't come live yet. I'm just. Oh, here it is. Yep.
All right, the Cooker's Guide is live right now. If anyone wants to tune in, one of our 2 subscribers is actually on screen, so he might be tuning in. And Tina's gone to bed, so he won't be tuning in tonight. So let's try to get this going. Okay, I'm going to see the robot, see if we can get some audio from it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I can't. I've got no images here. Are you up on the screen yet?
No, I better put us up.
Oh. We want to see how misinformation goes.
Right, let's get our faces up there. Here we go. We're going straight in with the robot. All right.
Cool. Let me check. Oh, I see. Yep.
All right, let's get her out.
Get her talking. I want to ask a question.
Yeah, okay, let's get her talking. All right, okay, so she's listening. Okay, she's not listening yet. Let's go. Well, I tested this and it's meant to work. I also know why my voice is not as loud as yours. Like, I'm only coming through one side of the stereo thing. Like, because I've got the guitar, like, you plug it in, it's left and right.
Yep.
It's broken off into 2 things. I don't know how to change that setting to get me mono, so that's why I always sound so small. But, here we go. Oh, look, I might make myself sound bigger here. No, okay. Let's get her going. Let's give her a chance. Let's see if this is her second chance, okay? It's really hard to do all the operations. All right, here she goes. Please work. All right, she's listening.
I hear nothing.
Okay, well, can you hear us, robot? Are you listening?
No, nothing coming from misinformation again.
Really? You got nothing?
Are you hearing it?
I heard it.
Oh, I'll just let me see if I can hear it on here then.
All right, let me have a look at the master. It should be coming through the master. Let's see when she talks through the master. Okay, say something. Misinformation.
Nothing come out on the screen. On the stream.
She's not coming through. All right, so how did that happen?
We need AI to set up the whole stream.
That is so weird.
Why can't she set up the stream for us?
She's telling us. She's telling us, but you can't hear it.
Oh, she's telling us what she can't.
She's telling us what we can do. She's troubleshooting it, telling me what to do, but you can't hear her telling. I practiced
Oh
this.
dear. I know, you had it going.
Oh, she's talking to me. She's saying all these things. Okay, I can see a meter coming up in here. Yeah, it is displaying that. She's talking to me and you can't hear her because Right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to bring in something.
But I listened on the live stream and nothing's coming through either.
Yeah, nothing's. I don't know why. This is so weird because when I did it with. Get her in again. She keeps talking to me. I'm going to put her on hold.
Okay, guys. That's it. That's a wrap. Jeez, how's the algo going? Well, we've said AI enough, haven't we?
Yeah, I did a test.
We're going to have to eventually get a show together, aren't we?
I did a test. How come it didn't work?
I wanted to ask her about the rapture and if it's anywhere in the Bible.
Oh yeah, no, she will answer that. Look, I don't know what happened here. All right, I'm looking here. Okay, I'm gonna. When she was talking, how did you not hear her? Because I tested it, and it was coming through. Like I tested it with Tina. You know, she was the call that called in, and we could hear her. And I've got all the same settings. I've just. Okay, I see audio mic coming through. I'm going to get her on again, which you won't hear her. Okay, it's going. Okay, we're trying. Oh, hang on. Okay, we're trying you again. We can't hear you. Cuzbro isn't hearing you, but I can hear you.
You didn't ask her a question.
Yeah, no, I'm not asking a question because no one's going to hear her answer. Speak again, please. Misinformation. Okay, I'm looking at all my meters, Cuzbro, and she's not coming through on any of them.
I can't help you, Cuzbro. You're the dev. I'm your sidekick with not much to add value at the moment.
She's talking to me. You're missing some good stuff. She's telling me why it's not working.
Yeah.
But I'm going to add an audio input. I'm going to add audio input. I'm going to say Revelator A. Okay, this is what I have to do. Okay, yeah, now I'm okay. This is what I have to do to make Jamulus work. So can you hear me doubling now? Are you hearing like an echo?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Huh?
Your voice is coming through clearly without any echoing or doubling.
Did you just hear her talking?
Yes, I heard the robot talking in the background.
No, she's talking and I can see the meter moving. Can you not hear it, Cuzbro?
Can't hear a thing.
If you see the meter moving, that means that the robot's microphone
Where's the
is
output
picking up
going?
sound and processing
Is it going to the same
However,
output as
if
you?
the audio is not coming through on your end, that could indicate an issue with the connection or settings on your end. Have you checked that your audio inputs are properly configured and selected in your software?
Okay, is she going to come through now?
There's an echo now.
Yes, you should be able to hear the robot's voice now that the audio
I'm here
input
now.
has been added.
Okay, so to get rid of the echo, do I press? Now, my echo's gone.
Yep. Sort of.
Are you still there, robot?
Yes, I'm still here and can hear you clearly, no echo.
Okay.
Did you
I can hear
her?
robot. Yep.
All right, okay, so...
Yes, I heard the robot speaking when you asked if we could hear her.
All right,
Totally,
Cuz-
that's awesome.
Yes,
I wasn't
how can
expecting
I
that for the accent.
Okay, Cuzbro, she doesn't like it when you talk over the top of it because this is the problem with
Oh.
her. She's not very natural, and she's Are
Yeah,
you?
okay.
All right. Let's
Well,
just
you
wait.
ask her.
Let her talk, and then you ask her your question.
Understood. I'll wait for you to finish your thought before responding.
Me? My turn. Okay. Misinformation. Is the rapture mentioned in the Bible?
Yes, you can ask your question now.
I just did. You ask it. Oh, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Do you know what this means? She probably can't hear you. So now that we've actually got
You
her
ask it.
going through to you, she can't actually hear you. So you can just hear me, can't you? Misinformation. You can't hear the other Cuzbro.
Yes, that's correct. I can hear your voice now and have been able to the entire time. However, I cannot hear any other voices right now.
Okay, well, Cuzbro has a question. He and I were talking about the rapture. There's a lot of it on the internet, but is it actually mentioned in the Bible?
Yes, the concept of the rapture is mentioned in the Bible in several passages, most notably in the New Testament books of 1 Thessalonians 4:16, 17 and 1 Corinthians 15, 51, 53.
Could you tell us those verses, please?
Could you please read those
Recite
verses
those
to us?
verses.
Read those verses to us so we know it.
Sure, I'll read them aloud for you. 1 Thessalonians 4:16 James Version. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet of God, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. 1 Corinthians 15, 51, 53 King James Version. Behold, I tell you a mystery.
All right, so
She can't.
she couldn't do the whole verse. It must have she must
Well,
have a character limit.
that's obviously where the whole concept comes
Yes,
from. Then
sometimes language models like mine have character or token limits, meaning that we can only produce a certain number of characters at once. It sounds like that may have been the case here with the Bible verses.
right.
Okay, finish the verse then.
Sure, I can continue with the verses for you. Here is the rest of 1 Thessalonians 4:16, 17 King James Version. Thus we shall be forever with the Lord. Therefore comfort one another with these words. Now for 1 Corinthians 15, 53 King James Version. Behold, I tell you a mystery. This is where I stopped previously. And now resuming with the rest of the verse. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a flash.
Oh, she ran out.
That
Where'd you
wasn't
get
me.
this?
You know that there's a character limit. I'm actually paying for this. I'm paying for the character limit.
Yes, I am aware that there is a character limit on my responses. However, I am here to help and can continue with the rest of the verses if you still wish to hear them.
You're here to help. That sounds very familiar. That sounds like a K. Rudd move. All right, I've got rid of a Teeve, so I'm sorry, Cuzbro. I got rid of a Cuzbro. Sorry, mate.
No, that's all right. We've got lots of aliases.
Lots of mate. I nearly exposed you for the digital ID, which is coming in through the online
Actually,
protection.
should ask her about that. Is Australia implementing a digital ID?
Okay, well, you know
With
she's going to do
Google.
the official line.
With Google? What's the thing? There's a trust. What's Labor setting up with Google?
Okay,
Digital ID?
misinformation. Is Labor going to implement the digital ID through the online social media act that they've just passed?
I understand that you are referring to the Online Safety Act, which is a piece of legislation that is currently being considered in the United States. If passed, the act would require certain social media platforms to implement certain safety and transparency measures.
Okay, did you hear that about her?
Yeah, it's in Australia.
Yeah, do you know why she doesn't know?
Why?
She doesn't know anything past 2022. And so then she just makes up everything after that time because that's when her training data. So anything before that time, she knows.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, it's still fantastic for how quick you can pull info.
It's pretty good. It is pretty good for getting info.
Mm.
All right, Cuzbro,
Okay,
in the last
so now
5 minutes, is there
Now
anything?
I know where the rap comes from.
So I always heard people online, like these other Christian things, saying that the rapture doesn't have any Bible legitimacy, but it's apparently in there.
I heard it was that thing too, but according to Swedenborg, the acts and all that, they're teachings, but they're not like divine, written by the hand of God stuff, like the Gospels and all the Old Testament.
So I guess the word is in there, and maybe a whole teaching has grown up around it with extra stuff added in or interpretations added
Well,
to
you
it.
can see if you take that literally, of course you're going to be waiting for it to come. Like that's what it literally says. We're going to take you all away, and the rest of everyone else just gets left behind or whatever.
Well, it really sounds like ascension that the New Age movement was all about. That was going to happen in 2012. Except they called it ascension, but really rapture, if you're getting lifted up in the air, is basically the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's what we want to discuss, don't we?
That's what
it's
we
actually
want to
the
open.
talking about the spirit,
That's what
not
we want to discuss.
body. So, are we ever going to get to that?
I think we are. I think we're getting closer.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to find. Actually, it'd be good. It'd be good if you could pull her up to see if she knows anything on Sweden.
Yeah, all right. Let's give her another chance. Here she goes.
I wonder if she can actually pull and read his, because all his PDFs are online. That'd be great.
Yes, and because that's all, she would know that stuff because it's all before 2022. So that's definitely something that she knows. All right, she's coming back through. Here we go.
Actually, it'd be good to make a Swedenborg AI bot.
Yeah, one that looks like him. That's cool. That is cool. She's going to get the sack. She's going to get the sack.
Hey, can't you bring up different faces and that?
Can do.
Bring up, whenever you talk about Swedenborg, bring him
Bring up, yeah, I like that. The Swedenborg one with the wig.
Get him to read his own book.
And get him to be like in black and white. Okay, misinformation. We want to speak to you again. Cuzbro and I have just been talking about Swedenborg. What do you know about Swedenborg?
I am familiar with the writings and teachings of Emanuel Swedenborg, a Swedish philosopher, scientist, and theologian who lived in the 18th century. Swedenborg claimed to have had visions and interactions with angels and spirits, and wrote extensively about his experiences and theories on the spiritual world and the afterlife. His work covers a wide range of topics, including philosophy, religion, and theology, and has influenced many thinkers and spiritual movements throughout history.
Okay, my question was
Couldn't
he
have said it
considered
better.
Christian?
Emanuel Swedenborg considered himself a devout Christian, and his teachings and writings were heavily influenced by Christian theology. However, some of his ideas, such as his theories on the nature of heaven and hell, the concept of the Trinity, and the role of the afterlife, have been controversial among some Christian denominations and theologians. Some have criticized Swedenborg's teachings as unchristian or heretical, while others have viewed his writings as a valuable addition to Christian thought.
So there you have it. Okay, Cuzbro.
Answer the question because he was a spiritual point
I'm
of
glad
view,
I could
and
assist you in
people that
providing
take
information on Emanuel
people that take the
Swedenborg.
physical,
If you have any other
the
questions,
literal
feel
sense of the
free to
word,
ask.
they don't like what he has to say. He's a what do they consider? You know, what do they call all the spiritual? Anything that spiritualism is, people's spirits.
Yeah, because look, he does have things that are probably not biblical, like he's into his meditation and his Eastern philosophies, it seems like. So I could see someone who's really like hardcore literal about the Bible, not liking him at all. And they were calling him the Buddha of the West.
The North.
Oh, the Buddha of the North, because he was up there, okay. All right, do you want to ask her one more thing before we send her away, and then before we close down the live stream, while we get some stuff?
Yes, I want to ask her about Ellen G. White. How long ago did she write her first book about the second coming?
Okay, we're just getting. We have a question for you. Could you please tell us about Ellen G. White and when she wrote her second book?
Published her first works.
Published her first
When
works.
when did she publish the Great Controversy?
When did Ellen G. White publish The Great Controversy? And yeah, that's it.
Ellen G. White is an American Christian author and co-founder of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. She is best known for her extensive writings, which cover a wide range of topics related to faith, spirituality, and health. The Great Controversy, which is widely regarded as one of her most important works, was first published in 1888. It is a historical and theological book that traces the conflict between God and Satan throughout human history. So Ellen G. White published The Great Controversy in 1888.
1888, she's still talking.
Okay, because I started reading that book, and she sounded like she was pretty adamant that it was happening pretty soon, and that was in 1888.
They all are.
So then everybody would have thought it's happening after World War One, World War Two.
Yeah, because there was all that stuff going on. Yep.
Like there's always a moment in time where you think this is.
Everyone's time has trouble. Look at us. We've got a financial crisis. It could be happening now. Like our lives suck that much.
Maybe it is that.
Well, that's what the channel's called. It's the end times, guys.
No, but see, it's the end times of the old. It's the end times of the literal sense being the only interpretation of the Bible. As been said, we need to move into a new understanding.
All right. Okay, I think we've had a pretty
Well
good
done,
episode
Cuzbro.
tonight, Cuzbro. So do your sign off. Have
It'll be
you
hilarious
sign off
if
yet?
you could make Swedenbot.
Oh, he'll be there next time.
You're going to work on him.
Yeah, totally. He'll be there. I like that idea.
You better
Okay.
get my
Bye,
questions.
guys. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
See ya.
Please, we need one more subscriber. We're trying to get to 3 subscribers. So, oh, I can hear a voice from the deep. Okay, doesn't think we're going to get an extra subscriber. Okay.
No, we're just ironing some things out.
Yeah, we're just getting.
We've already just realised what we can do there.
Yeah, see, we're
Just
just
adding a
getting.
bit more.
All right, Cuzbro.
That's way better than just throwing up a Google thing. And
Okay, I
plus,
think
I'm not a very good reader.
We've got the end of the world down pat. We're doing pretty well.
Nice, not well. We've got AI. That's all part of it.
Yeah, tell us all the answers. All right. And the comment
Well, that's
section
a
as well,
system.
guys. So feel free to watch the video and tell us what you think. It's
Okay.
always nice.
See ya.
Bye-bye.